Hi everyone, I'm Nurse B here talking to you about my favorite topic, which is rejuvenation and beautifying ourselves from head to toe, inside and out. I have been an aesthetic nurse for 14 years and I've learned a lot along the way, and I always want to share my journey with you and teach you everything that I know and help you make your decisions on your beauty treatments. I know for a lot of people it seems something that's out of reach, super expensive, only for celebrities. No way. It is affordable for all of us, me and you. I was a single mom when I started loving these kind of treatments, and money was so tight, but I learned how to budget and how to get the services I want. Today, we're going to talk about photofacials. Photofacials are a great way to get a treatment that's not a laser, it's intense pulse light, but it really does miraculous things for your skin. If you have browns you don't like, photofacial's perfect. If you have some reds you don't like, photofacial's great. It helps with rosacea, it can help with veins on the face, with your texture, lots of stuff. And today we're going to talk about that. So I want to tell you a little bit about the treatment, what to expect, and pricing and all that good stuff. It helps with so many things. In some countries, it's used as just an everyday common, like a facial. Here in the United States, we administer an IPL by a registered nurse or a nurse practitioner or an MD. We talked a little bit about the ranges in pricing for photofacial, anywhere between $300 to $1,000, but I really want to tell you that $1,000 is very high. And sometimes when companies buy new lasers, they're expensive and the payments are super high. Lasers nowadays cost up to $100,000. I mean, you could buy a car, and in some places probably a condo. So in order to pay for the machine, the price of the services has to be higher. So you might want to get a photofacial from a place that's had their machine for a couple of years. They know it works great and they can afford to give you it a little bit lower in price. You definitely don't want to go to just anybody. You want someone who has a lot of experience. You want a very reputable business. You want to look it up on Yelp, all of that stuff for sure. I'm just saying that make sure that you don't overpay for the service. $1,000 is high. $300 is a very fair price. Even $500 is a very fair price. Remember, when you buy a package or a series, the price should come down. So if you're buying 3, you should be paying at least probably $50 less per treatment than you did if you just bought one. And that's very fair and very commonly done. Also, remember to look for promos. Promos are going to happen probably in the beginning of winter, the beginning of spring, the beginning of summer. So kind of have an idea of what you want and keep an eye out for your favorite med spa or your favorite plastic surgeon or dermatologist office, because you want to make sure that you make your money go far. If you can save a little, you can do more treatments. Let's talk about step by step what's going to happen when you get to the clinic for your IPL photofacial treatment. The first thing is, when you arrive, they're probably going to have you fill out a consent. You're going to have to sign that you're okay with the treatment and that you're aware of the risks that we'll talk about in this video. Once you sign that you're okay, that you totally understand, make sure you ask questions, because this is your opportunity before the treatment to ask all that you need to know about getting the photofacial. Because if you don't ask and they don't tell you, then that's information that you miss, and it could be valuable as well. So it's great to watch videos, but when you're there, get that information. Once you've signed that you're okay with it, then you're going to have your photograph taken. So photographs, close-ups of your skin, all different angles, and make sure you take some with your cell phone too. You can ask the practitioner if they would take some pictures, and they would. Why not? They would be more than happy, I'm sure. Just ask them so that you have something to compare. Because in 3 weeks, you're going to retake those pictures and you're going to see the difference in your skin. Once the photos are taken, then your hair will be pulled back. You'll probably have a little, headband put on, and numbing cream will be placed. The numbing cream takes about 15 to 20 minutes to start working. 30 minutes is a great amount of time to get numbing. And if you can go a little longer, that's great, but most places would be so busy that they couldn't really have you there for an hour numbing. But if you're a person that's sensitive to pain, ask. Why not? It doesn't hurt. I know that I have had clients who were very sensitive to discomfort, and I myself don't really like pain either. So I tend to numb for a longer time, and I always make extra time or put the client in another room and have them sit there if they need that extra time. So ask. Once the numbing cream is placed and you've waited, the technician will come in, which is going to be your nurse, your doctor, your nurse practitioner, whoever it is, and you'll have your eyes covered and you'll lay there, and then you will have maybe a gel placed, or some of the machines don't use a gel, so either or, and you'll feel like some heat to the area. People describe it as a rubber band snap. So that is totally normal. It will definitely be lessened when you have the numbing cream placed before. But if you choose not to use any cream, that's okay too. Just know that it has a little kick and it will feel like a little heat, shot. But once that's done, then the treatment is done. Once it went over your full entire face, then you will have some sunblock applied and your post-care instructions given. The most important thing to remember after your treatment is do not go into the sun and do not apply heat to your skin or any irritating skin care treatments or creams. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and together we can age beautifully. Stay tuned for more beauty tips from Nurse B.